Ladies and chicks and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Break for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today, I'm going to be popping this palette's cherry. It's the Queen of Hearts palette. It's the new Valentine's Day launch by Notoriously Morbid. You guys know, I'm sure it's been like impatiently awaited. It just came in the mail yesterday and I was kind of a little bit worried about it. I didn't get the lips or all the other things that were part of the collection. This is still available for pre-order. If you want to use my code LOSSED15, LOSSED, it'll save you 15%. And if you guys are curious to see how I got this look or hear my final thoughts on this palette, or if you just like to watch, hang out. Okay, I am primed with my P. Louise primer in Rumor 02, and I'm just going to start with, I've been kind of liking using some different brushes, so I'm going to actually, I'm going to start with the white. It's called Another Lie, and I'm going to kind of go above my crease with this, with my ZOEVA 228, and I'm going to go into the inner corner and above my crease. If only one could look like Helena Bonham Carter, right? God, she was the cutest. How could you even hate the Red Queen when it was Helena Bonham Carter, for fuck's sake? And now I'm going to go in with my MORPHE JH32, and I'm going to go into Drowning in Promises. So I'm going to use this bigger brush to like kind of just give a sweeping effect of color, seeing as how there's only 2 mattes in here, which is often the case with Notoriously Morbid. Also, with a blue and a white, there's just such a stark contrast that I just want to make sure that I'm going to be able to like blend the white. I'm sure that the white is going to be alarmingly pigmented and it's going to be well within its capability to cover this. And also, I'm a little nervous about it. Also, you know how when you trust someone so implicitly that like you're like, well, I mean, I can see the concept. Also, like my limited knowledge like tells me that this isn't going to work. But I trust Notoriously Morbid's concepts and imagination and creativity implicitly. So it already looks good. You know what I mean? So whatever. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with a MORPHE M506. And I'm just going to deepen up that outer V. And get this, these fucking skid marks that I got in the crease right here. Now I'm just gonna be pulling this deeper part up. Now I'm gonna go in with no additional product and I'm just gonna kind of give this a little blendy poo. Oh wow, that looks really cute. And now I'm gonna go back into the white and I'm just gonna start going like 50% on and 50% off to the best of my ability with this big ass brush. And if you're wondering why I'm using bigger brushes, I just kind of liked it the other day, so I'm just gonna do it while I enjoy it. That looks fucking really cute. I literally look like Snow White. You know, I knew when I saw that there was a white and a deep blue that it was gonna be like, I kind of panicked a little bit. But I also knew that it was like so creative and like, I don't know, I just knew it was gonna be really cute. But I'm not here to fuck with you guys either. Like, I was a little nervous about it. Great, I'm wearing a black dress. I just blew white powder. That wouldn't be the first time I blew white powder all over my black dress. Oh, the stories that just went through my mind, like literally. Maybe I'll tell one of them on my Patreon. It's not exactly appropriate. Okay, so I'm actually turning my eyebrows white and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go back into the blue on the bigger brush. And that looks so cute. This was on the nose, the on the nose look, but I actually do have a couple really cute other ideas. Cute. I really like it that I can always count on Notoriously Morbid as well to like come up with some ideas that aren't so fucking played out and watered down. I'm not saying that everybody's ideas are played out and watered down, but I do like it when I can like look at a palette and be like, oh my god, what am I actually gonna do with that? Now, I know that a lot of people may or may not feel that way, but I fucking do feel that way because like everything is so played out. Like, it's really difficult to get something like new and different these days. So I love it that we can count on Notoriously Morbid to give us always something new and different. And I actually do look like Snow White. Cute! Oh my god, this looks adorable. What the fuck? Yeah, I was kind of panicked enough to be like thinking like in my mind, like going through my mind, like what other Notoriously Morbid palettes could I pull in with this? And so I just out of curiosity, what Notoriously Morbid palettes do you guys have? And like what would you pull in with it if you needed to pull in another color? And the reason why I say that is because I don't want to pull in another brand shadows because Notoriously Morbid shadows are so good. Oh my goodness, that looks so fucking cute. Thank you. Thank you, Notoriously Morbid. I gotta take my shirt off, I'm getting hot. I put this shirt on to match my look. It actually is like super long, it goes all the way to the floor. It's like a duster or whatever. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. I just, I really like this white and I really like what it does to this blue. God, I really just want to say, I know it sounds like I'm fucking lying, but dude, I really just want to say like thanks to Notoriously Morbid for like helping me stay creative and like giving me new ideas and always staying ahead of the curve when it comes to ingenuity and fucking uniqueness and I don't know, it's just... Honestly, you know what I mean? What the fuck? I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to apply some makeup with it. Just kidding. I'm going to take my P. Louise cut crease brush and I'm going to put on NYX glitter primer. And I think I already know what colors I'm going to use. I'm going to use the kind of the no-brainers because they match my outfit. So I'm going to go into Only in It for the Fun and then Off With Your Head. And they both have a blue to pink shift. It's just they vary in the blue and they vary in the pink. Jessup 227. I'm going to go into Off With Your Head first. Nice. Okay, so you can still see the blue when you put it on here, which is nice. Because sometimes when you put a duochrome shift on, or a multi-chrome, I don't fucking know, it doesn't keep its promise, you know what I mean? And honestly, we all know that about duochromes. I'm not complaining. I love a shift, okay? I love a good shift. But I do like it when the color still matches the look, you know what I mean? Like, I like it when I put on colors and the duochrome still matches, right? I think we all like that. I mean, I think we all like it when it shifts and we're like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I like that too. I need to fix that because if you can see, I've got it like, it's kind of, well, maybe just a tiny, a teensy, a little scoshy poo. I'm just gonna go like that, and I'm just gonna kind of go, I just want to pull this up a little tiny, because I can't fucking stand it when I have droop, a little droopy poo, and I'm just gonna pull that up. So now that gives me a little bit of a higher lid. Perfect. And I'm just blending that out a little tiny bit, pulling it in. Man, this is super pretty. All right, I'm not gonna put any more on there because I'm getting a little bit of texture, but this looks fucking good. Man, that looks really pretty. I'm excited. I'm gonna go do the other eye and I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other lid off camera. And now I think I'm gonna go into this Queen of Hearts. And it's kind of a mixed bag here. And I'm just gonna swirl it all around and see what fucking happens. I'm gonna spray my brush, give it a little spritzy poo, and I'm just gonna go on the under. I want something a little more. I'm going to use this UC83 and I'm going to go into that color and I'm just going to really dig into that shit because I want more of this immediate fuckingly. There we go. Okay, I feel like this is like a flaky shadow. I really like that, but I really am having to dig into this shadow to get it, and it just might be the wrong brush, but regardless of why, that's what's going on right now. I think this is a flaky shadow, and I think I want to wet my brush. Sometimes Notoriously Morbid does like strange textures, like there is a purple shadow in here with a strange texture, and I want to use it, but I just didn't want to use it for this look, just because it doesn't match. And I know that there are some other Instagrammers who are way cooler and will actually do it anyway, but the Virgo in me just won't let that happen. Sorry. That was fucking pretty though. There's some products by Notoriously Morbid that when I first try them, there's like a learning curve and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck to use this. And then in the end, they end up being like my favorite shit. Like, for example, the crystal lip toppers. Like, at first I was like, what the fuck? And like my first video, I was like, why can't I get this to work? But then as I like play with them more and more, I fucking love them so much. They're actually like one of my favorite products and definitely one of the best of 2022. They can change an entire look. I use them for my inner corner on my sunset look, the last look I did. Just so good. There we go. I just got a big fucking, let's see. Okay, I just really dug into it with my Refer 03 or whatever it is. Ooh. I think maybe you just have to kind of dig around, but if you guys can see the texture here, it's like this flaky formula. It's like, I'll show you. If you guys can see how it's like on there, it's got a little bit of, it's like gleaming, or it's like translucent underneath, but then it's got those flaky particles, and you really want to get those. They're kind of hard to pick up with the brush I was using. So anyways, I gave it a little spritzy poo and that worked just fine. This color right here is another one of those flaky formula colors, and I really want to like figure out how to like get the most out of that color, like the most benefit. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to go into Unreliable Lover as my inner corner highlight, and I'm going to just show you guys. There's a purple to pink shift, and then there's this like red giant-y kind of shift. I don't know if you can see. This one's a little more flaky and it's a little more white based, but it's got like a purple. There, let me see if I can get it on. There, if you guys can see it now. There's a pinker one and a purpley one, and I'm going to use the pinker one just because I think it will look so fucking cute. And I think I'm going to use that Refer brush, even though I just dug the house into that Queen of Hearts shade. I think I'm going to use it anyways because, oh, what's this? Ooh, look at that. That's like a, It's more like a satiny. It's not quite as shimmery. It's more downtoned, but it's like gold with like a pink undertone. It's really fucking pretty too. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I was pretty certain. I'm certain. I'm certain. I'm going into the pinker one. I'm just doing it. That's it. Nice. This is a really great Valentine's Day palette. Again, Notoriously Morbid fucking killed the fucking Valentine's Day launch. This is so pretty. I don't want to cover up that color, Queen of Hearts, but I really want to get this in there. Ooh, that other color though. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see the like gradient from the inner to the out and down. Fucking looks good though. I'm just giving it a little spritzy poo, bringing it up, and do it again. Pretty. What am I going to use for my fucking waterline? This is the finished look. I just feel like maybe I should just try that. Oh, it's a little too gold. Maybe I don't know. I'm not going to. Oh my god, look at these colors. Look at this green. It's like two different greens in there. You can see it. This fucking palette is super cute. And also, look at these two colors right here. These two like reddish colors. Wait. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So, this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I use my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs in Miss Fury. I use my R3 blush palette in Agarita. My NYX Glide On All Day Hard On in Sunrise Blue. My Unearthly Cosmetics Liquid Lip in Marianne. And I used my Unreliable Lover, the color that I used on my lid, or on my inner corner, I used that as my highlighter, and it worked really good. In fact, it looks exactly like a Luster or whatever the Bitter Lace Beauty color that I like so much is. I'm pretty sure it's Luster. Anyways, so my thoughts on the palette are, obviously, Notoriously Morbid swooped in and stole our hearts again for yet another Valentine's Day. Essentially, like, I was a little nervous about the color story with the blue and the white being the only mattes. I thought it was going to be problematic, but it's super fucking cute. It looks really adorable. In fact, I was going to wash this off and do another look, but it looks so fucking cute that I just don't think I can hold that on my conscience. I really feel like they really came through with another really unique and original idea, and it really is a mood, and it makes a fucking statement. So, like, again, Notoriously Morbid did not fucking fail us. They came out with another Valentine's Day launch that fucking knocked my socks off. I love the color story. I love the fact that that royal blue is in the mattes, and it like is a total game changer for whatever. And also, like, if you have a Notoriously Morbid collection, which I do, I'm sure that this could pair well with a few different things. And I was actually thinking my Path of the Dark Side because it's red. It's red and black. And so if you take a red and black palette and you put it with this, I just need the mattes, you know what I mean? So they have that red matte in the Path of the Dark Side that would just like go like swimmingly with all of this. So anyways, I love this. It's another amazing color story. I really do look like Snow White, so I'm super stoked about that. And fucking don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. And hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm. And hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you were like, oh my god, she's so cute till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you were like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon because I don't hold anything back on Patreon. And I go live most Fridays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer!